12 balance gifts many Libra discover over time. There is something quietly remarkable about the way a Libra moves through life after 60. It is not loud, it is not dramatic, but it is undeniable. You have spent decades learning how to hold space for others, how to weigh decisions with care, how to find beauty even in the most difficult seasons. And now something is shifting. The gifts that have always been part of your nature are finally beginning to reveal their full depth. Not because they were hidden, but because you are now ready to see them clearly. This is not about becoming someone new. This is about recognizing what has been there all along, waiting for this exact moment to rise to the surface. Gift 1. The first gift many Libras discover over time is the ability to create peace without losing themselves. When you were younger, you may have confused harmony with silence. You may have swallowed words you needed to say just to keep things calm. But as the years have passed, you have learned something powerful. That real peace is not the absence of conflict. It is the presence of truth delivered with grace. You have become someone who can walk into a tense room and shift the entire energy, not by pretending everything is fine, but by being honest in a way that feels safe. That is not a small thing. Most people spend their whole lives trying to figure out how to speak difficult truths without burning bridges, and you have turned it into an art form. This gift did not come easily. It was forged through every argument you tried to smooth over, every relationship you tried to save, every moment you chose patience over reaction. And now it sits inside you like a steady flame, calm but impossibly bright. You do not have to raise your voice to be heard. You do not have to fight to be respected. Your presence alone is enough to remind people that there is always a better way forward, a way that does not require anyone to lose in order for someone else to win. That is the kind of balance that changes everything around it. Gift 2. The second gift is your natural ability to see both sides of any situation. This is something that may have felt like a burden when you were younger. The constant weighing, the endless analysis, the feeling that you could never just pick a side and be done with it. But now, with the wisdom that comes from decades of living, you understand that this ability is one of your greatest strengths. You do not see the world in black and white because you know that life rarely operates that way. You understand that people are complicated, that situations are layered, that the truth usually lives somewhere in the middle. This does not make you indecisive. It makes you wise. It makes you the person that others come to when they need perspective, when they need someone to help them see what they are too close to notice. And here is what many people miss about this gift. It is not just about understanding others. It is about understanding yourself. Because when you can hold two truths at the same time, you stop judging yourself so harshly. You stop demanding perfection. You start allowing yourself the same compassion you have always offered everyone else. That shift, that quiet turning inward of your own natural gift, is one of the most transformative things a Libra can experience after 60. Gift 3. The third gift is your deep appreciation for beauty, not just in art or nature, but in the ordinary moments of life. You notice things that other people walk right past. The way the light falls through a window in the late afternoon, the sound of someone laughing in the next room, the texture of a well-worn book in your hands. These are not trivial observations. They are evidence of a soul that is wired to find meaning in the world around it. And as you have gotten older, this gift has only deepened. You no longer need grand gestures or expensive experiences to feel alive. You have learned that beauty lives in the small things, in the quiet things, in the moments that most people are too busy to notice. This appreciation is not passive. It actually shapes the way you move through the world. It is the reason your home feels warm when people walk in. It is the reason your words land softly even when they carry weight. It is the reason people feel seen when they are near you. Because you are paying attention to the details that matter. You are noticing what is beautiful about them, about the moment, about the day itself. And that kind of awareness is rare. It is a gift that does not diminish with age. If anything, it grows stronger because you have less noise in your life now and more space to actually receive what the world is offering. Gift 4. The fourth gift is your ability to make others feel valued. This is not something you have to work at. It is simply part of who you are. You remember the small things. You ask the questions that matter. You listen in a way that makes people feel like they are the only person in the room. And over the years, this gift has created a ripple effect that you may not even fully realize. Think about the people in your life who have told you that a conversation with you changed their perspective. Think about the friends who come to you first when something important happens, not because you have all the answers but because you make them feel heard. Think about the grandchildren or the young people in your life who light up when you give them your full attention. That is not an accident. That is the result of a lifetime of caring deeply about the people around you. A lifetime of choosing connection over convenience. And now, in this season of your life, that gift is more important than ever. Because the world is moving fast, and people are hungry for the kind of presence you offer naturally. They want someone who will slow down, who will look them in the eye, who will make them feel like they matter. You do that without even trying. It is woven into every interaction you have. Gift 5. The fifth gift is your instinct for fairness. You have always carried a deep sense of justice inside you. A quiet but powerful refusal to accept things that feel wrong. This is not about being rigid or judgmental. It is about having an internal compass that always points toward what is right. And as you have moved through life, this compass has been refined by experience, by heartbreak, by the kind of wisdom that only comes from watching the world closely for a long time. You know that fairness is not always about equality. Sometimes it is about equity, about giving more to those who need more, about standing up for people who cannot stand up for themselves. You have done this in ways both big and small, in your family, in your community, in your friendships. And even when it was not easy, even when it cost you something, you did it because your soul simply would not let you look the other way. That instinct has shaped your entire life. And it continues to shape the lives of everyone around you. Because when people see someone who lives by a consistent moral code, it inspires them. It gives them permission to do the same. And that is a gift that ripples outward in ways you may never fully measure. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Gift 6. The sixth gift is your ability to forgive. This may surprise you, because Libras are often seen as people who hold on to hurt for a long time. And there is some truth to that. You feel things deeply, and betrayal or injustice can sit with you like a stone in your chest. But what many people do not see is the quiet, powerful work you do beneath the surface. You process. You reflect. You turn things over in your mind until you find a way to understand why someone did what they did. And eventually, slowly, you let go. Not because what happened was acceptable, but because carrying it was costing you more than releasing it ever could. This kind of forgiveness is not weakness. It is one of the strongest things a human being can do. And you have done it more times than you can count. You have forgiven partners who did not deserve it. You have forgiven family members who never even asked. You have forgiven yourself for the mistakes you made when you did not know better. And each time you did, you became lighter. Each time you did, you made more room inside yourself for the things that actually matter. Love, peace, connection, joy. Gift 7. The seventh gift is your ability to adapt without losing your identity. Life has thrown you curveballs, detours, and complete redirections. There were seasons when everything you planned fell apart, when the path you thought you were on simply disappeared beneath your feet. And yet here you are, still standing, still moving forward, still recognizably, beautifully you. That is not something everyone can say. Many people become bitter when life does not go according to plan. They harden, they withdraw, they stop trusting. But you have found a way to bend without breaking, to adjust without abandoning the core of who you are. This flexibility is not passivity. It is intelligence. It is the wisdom to know that rigidity is the enemy of growth, that the strongest trees are the ones that sway in the wind rather than standing stiff against it. And now, in this chapter of your life, that adaptability is serving you in ways you may not even recognize. It is allowing you to embrace new routines, new relationships, new ways of thinking about your future. It is keeping you curious and open at a time when many people have already decided that their best days are behind them. Gift 8. The eighth gift is your natural diplomacy. You have an extraordinary ability to navigate complicated social dynamics with grace and intelligence. You know when to speak and when to stay quiet. You know how to phrase difficult things in ways that people can actually hear. You know how to bring opposing sides together without dismissing either one. This is not manipulation. It is a genuine desire to create understanding between people. And over the course of your life, this skill has served you in countless ways. It has helped you resolve conflicts in your family. It has earned you respect in your community. It has made you the person that people trust to mediate, to advise, to guide. And what makes this gift even more powerful now is that you are no longer trying to please everyone. You have let go of the need to be liked by every single person in the room, and that has freed your diplomacy to become something deeper. It is no longer about keeping the peace at all costs. It is about creating genuine, lasting harmony that serves everyone involved, including yourself. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Gift 9. The 9th gift is your deep capacity for partnership. You understand on a level that many people never reach, that life is not meant to be lived alone. This does not mean you are dependent or needy. It means you recognize the sacred nature of connection. You know that the right relationship, whether romantic, platonic, or familial, can elevate both people involved. You know that vulnerability is not a weakness but a doorway. You know that showing up for someone consistently, day after day, year after year, is one of the most courageous things a person can do. And you have done it. Through the easy seasons and the impossible ones, you have shown up. You have stayed when it would have been easier to leave. You have loved when it would have been safer to protect yourself. And that commitment to partnership has shaped you in ways that go far beyond the relationships themselves. It has taught you patience. It has taught you humility. It has taught you that the most meaningful things in life are the ones that require the most from you. Gift 10. The 10th gift is your ability to create structure from chaos. This might seem like an unlikely gift for a sign that is often associated with indecision, but the truth is far more nuanced. You are not indecisive. You are thorough. You take your time because you want to get it right. And once you do make a decision, you have an incredible ability to organize, to plan, to bring order to situations that feel overwhelming to everyone else. Think about how many times you have been the one to step in when things were falling apart. Think about how many times your calm, methodical approach turned a crisis into something manageable. That did not happen by accident. It happened because your mind is wired to find balance, and balance requires structure. It requires knowing what goes where, what needs attention first, what can wait. You do this instinctively, and you have been doing it your entire life. And now, as you enter this new chapter, that gift is more valuable than ever. Because this is a time of transition, and transitions require exactly the kind of steady, organized energy that you bring to everything you do. Gift 11. The 11th gift is your unwavering belief in possibility. Even after everything you have been through, even after the losses and the disappointments and the moments that nearly broke you, you still believe that good things are coming. You still wake up with a quiet sense that today could be the day something shifts. That is not naivety. That is not denial. That is faith in its purest form. It is the kind of belief that cannot be taught in a classroom or read in a book. It has to be earned, forged in the fire of real experience, tempered by real pain and polished by real joy. And you have earned it. Every single day of your life has contributed to this quiet, powerful optimism that sits at the center of who you are. It is the reason you have never given up, the reason you keep trying, the reason you still look at the future with curiosity instead of fear. And it is one of the most inspiring things about you because when other people see your hope, it gives them permission to hope too. Gift 12. The 12th gift is your ability to leave things more beautiful than you found them. This is perhaps the most profound gift of all, because it speaks to the very essence of who you are as a Libra. You do not just pass through life. You enhance it. Every room you enter, every conversation you join, every relationship you invest in, every challenge you face, you leave your mark on it. And that mark is always one of beauty, of grace, of thoughtfulness. You make people feel better about themselves. You make spaces feel warmer. You make difficult situations feel more manageable. And you do all of this not because you are trying to impress anyone, but because it is simply who you are. It is the natural expression of a soul that has spent a lifetime seeking balance, seeking harmony, seeking the very best in every situation and every person. That is your legacy. Not a list of accomplishments or a collection of awards, but the quiet, unmistakable impact you have had on every life you have touched. And as you sit with these 12 gifts, as you recognize them not as things you need to develop, but as things you have already carried for decades, Let that recognition settle deep into your bones. You are not waiting to become something. You are already it. The balance you have been seeking your entire life is not out there somewhere, waiting to be found. It is inside you. It always has been. And the fact that you can see it now in this season with these eyes, that is the greatest gift of all. Because awareness changes everything. When you know what you carry, you stop doubting yourself. You stop asking for permission to be who you are. You simply step forward fully and completely into the life that has been waiting for you all along. You have two options after this video: close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.